Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Tuesday, March 14th, 2023, 3:15 p.m. Eastern. We'll be having a time for change call tomorrow night at 9 p.m. It's going to be a humdinger. Information that has not been shared with the population of this planet for, I'd say, several thousand years. Be not bewildered. Do not strain yourself to understand all life's mysteries at once. Accept each one as it comes. Fit into the jigsaw puzzle. Knowing that bit by bit each piece will be shown to you and will fit into place perfectly, I think, Caddy. This universe is a cosmic soup of pure energy and consciousness and beyond, with which we are all intimately connected. Everything is made of energy. Houses, your house, your body, the air you're breathing, the ground your home stands on, is all pure energy, vibrating at various speeds and densities. It has the appearance of being solid and unmovable, yet this is the greatest illusion of them all. Once you track through this illusion and know the energetic truth of reality, you start feeling the interconnected nature of everything and can start manifesting anything you want at pure will. You can ask the conscious oceanic existence for something specific to form for you, and it will soon fulfill your requests, because it doesn't feel you as a separate living entity anymore. The more you relax and merge with the ocean, the more you can see how your beliefs intimately create your reality. The reason you can manifest anything and everything you can imagine is because the ocean is always listening to you. Your innermost desires, thoughts, and intentions are generated within the ocean, by the ocean, and you are never ever separate from it. We are all like drops of water that have believed it was a snowflake, cold, distant, and separate from the vast cosmic loving ocean. The truth is, we cannot separate anything from the infinite ocean of this universe. It is intimately a part of us, and we are intimately a part of it forever. Being non-separate from the universe means that there is only one vast consciousness. There truly is no plural to consciousness. There is only one ocean of consciousness, and we are all swimming in it. There is, of course, the illusion of a separated, individuated self, an ego with boundaries, fears, limitations, worries. Yet we cannot take this personally. It is a purposeful delusion our souls set up, and is meant to propel us deeper into merging with the oceanic existence within us. If and when we do not relax and merge, we will soon begin suffering in some way. If and when we do not relax and merge, we will soon begin suffering in some way. This is the universe's way of providing loving feedback, assisting us to move deeper into the core of our being, which is the most enlightened direction we can go. If and when we want to start manifesting our dreams, our dream lives this week. Stop your mind from believing in the idea that you're separate from the oceanic existence. Realize again and again and again that you are one drop who has all the same qualities of this entire ocean. We are infinite, all accepting, loving, and swimming in an oceanic state of bliss. We must choose to get beyond the negative controlling mind to feel this bliss. The ego mind is deeply addicted to the belief that it is separate and will do everything to defend itself, to prove this fact is wrong, to survive. Now, if and when the ego mind can feel the entire living oceanic reality it's swimming in, it would be so embarrassed by all its small, limited, powerless beliefs and surrender immediately. The only reason it holds on to its small-minded separateness is its desperate attempt to create a safe, stable, and secure future. It has its personal dreams and desires that it wants to achieve for itself and has forgotten completely about merging with the oceanic bliss all around it. It doesn't realize that the ocean already has the safest, most abundant, loving, healing, divine future in store for you. That is much, much, much more amazing than you could ever imagine. The illusion of separation is what makes life hard. The illusion of separation is what makes life hard. It's what keeps people from loving each other, causing divorces, bankruptcy, and every kind of pain, fear, and loss you can fathom. When you are relaxed in your body, breathing in each new sensation that arises, while resting at the core of your being, absorbing it all in, a very simple, sweet miracle happens. You completely stop believing in the illusion of separation. You feel the oneness with the ocean, and this feeling stays within you, wherever you go. If the door opens for you for just an instant, that is all you really need to free yourself forever from the mind's entangled matrix of separation. Yet, we must be willing to open the door to the unknown. Step through it again and again and again, no matter how many times we fail. If and when we want to truly be free, we must continuously release each limited belief that we have, training our minds to trust that we are deeply taken care of by the conscious oceanic existence. You are the supreme being, and yet thinking yourself to be separate from it, you then strive to become united with it. All of us are the supreme being, and yet we think of ourselves to be separate from it. There's the illusion of separation. We strive to become united with it. What is stranger than this? Ramana Maharishi. Everything our hearts and souls truly desire is available to us right now. Whatever it is you really, really, really want, you can have it. Yet you must be willing, choose to be willing, to let go of your beliefs in smallness and separation. Anything and everything is possible to you, for you. Our minds will negate this fact with 1,000 good reasons why it's not true. The mind will argue for its limitations, struggle, and smallness. Watch it. And don't believe a word it says. Once you intimately know the infinite quantum soup of reality is all around you, the universal mind within you is awakened. We don't realize, as a civilization, that everything is us and we are everything and nothing. When the cosmic soup of consciousness is realized, we will truly relax, because we all know everything we want can and will be done. Since everything is made of the same quantum conscious energy and is intimately interconnected, there are no accidents or coincidences in this world. Nothing is by chance. It is a synchronistic orchestra of events where the ocean responds to your every thought, intention, and overall energy. Your attitude, vibration, speaks louder to existence than your thoughts. Yet they do have a strong relationship with each other. We are constantly communicating 24 hours a day with the ocean, who we are, what we are, why we are not, where we have been, where we are going. The ocean simply responds accordingly to the beliefs that we are holding as our deepest truth or reality. The key to manifesting the life we truly want is to get beyond these ideas of who we think we are and relax into the ocean. Real freedom is the result here. And to arrive, we must choose to feel and release each memory, thought, and feeling that arises. Whenever a new wave of energy from the ocean flows your way, your job is to welcome and not resist it. These waves of energy are emotions. Energy in motion. And when we allow ourselves to merge with these waves, we instantly, intimately tap into the deepest oceanic experience available to us. When the habit is formed of gentle relaxation into every emotion that rises and falls away, our ego minds quickly learn that they are powerless over the ocean. They then surrender all their desires to it. And they dissolve, merge with existence. We then emerge from the waves of life, knowing our true divine nature. There is a divine synchronicity to everything, and a timing that we cannot and do not care to control. The secret to how quickly we can manifest things is all about how easily we can merge, trust our experiences, relax within our negative feelings. The more we can relax into every and any negative feeling and emotion that arises, the more the entire oceanic energy awakens in us. And we suddenly and profoundly realize there is an all-powerful, supreme manifesting being living inside every one of us, to welcome all the heavy, deep, and old feelings that arise in us without judgment, resistance, or analysis. We must choose to be willing to die. Not physically. This is an ego death of old identity. When we let go, we will soon have no fear or resistance to anything in this life. We will become every moment, we will welcome every moment with an open heart and mind, knowing anything is possible. As we get into the habit of merging with the ocean, we will recognize a profoundly simple and harmonious connection with every drop, person in the ocean, who may still believe they are a separate, disconnected individual. By living this truth in our daily lives, the experience of oneness becomes our everyday path, and we naturally find instant access to the divine manifesting power from the ocean anytime. We can request from the ocean anything we want, and it will effortlessly create it, happily, for us. The mind cannot understand the infinite power of this oceanic existence, as it is beyond logic and reason. The mind was trained to remain separate, seeing everything at a distance to protect itself from feeling insecure. It does not care to relax, merge, and feel oneness with existence. That would be the end of the mind. Yet by creating an intimate relationship with these waves, feelings, which rise and fall within us, we naturally and effortlessly begin to open up and trust the oceanic universal love. The ocean accepts us just as we are. It knows us better than we know ourselves, because we are an organic part of it. With a few months' practice of merging with your feelings, you will soon feel this oceanic connection. You will see how things you desire are somehow just showing up in your life. You just sit back, surrender, and enjoy the unfolding of your magical, mystical, oceanic self. Knowing your intimate connection with this vast existence provides your soul's specific, necessary understanding of how to access the power inside you that attracts anything your heart desires. When we deeply realize that we are already the oceanic energy who is not separate from all the 8+ billion drops in the ocean in any way. All 8+ billion drops do whatever they can to help you further on your path, purpose, and mission. The mind does not exist apart from the self. That is, it has no independent existence. The self exists without the mind. Never the mind without the self, the mind ratio. One thing that most people get lost in along the way is security. Security that just comes from the outer world is an illusion and is not going to give you the freedom and power needed to manifest your heart's desires. You have to swim with the sharks, living in this unstable, insecure ocean with the tidal waves, tsunamis, and hurricanes to find real security. This life is super delicate, and it's supposed to be this way for a very specific reason. This crazy insecurity is meant to scare you to the bone so that you root yourself in your spiritual nature and find peace within all your deepest fears. This is the only path to true security for any of us. And again, it's all about merging with the ocean. You must choose to jump into it, leap out of the small-minded, safe fishbowl and into the seas. And as we learn how to swim with the sharks, we will find they are actually our greatest teachers and friends. Now, if we don't choose this inner path of spiritual connection, we will always live with constant states of anxiety, worry, and fear. Nobody knows what could happen next. Not even the best psychics can tell you. Heck, only 50% of Nostradamus' predictions came true. Anything can happen at any time. Anything. The future is unknown. It is a blank canvas. And our imaginations are the paintbrushes. If and when we can imagine and feel it happening, it probably will. The challenge, then, is learning how to control the mind to focus on what you want and stop focusing on what you don't want. And the secret here again, the discovery, is becoming one with the ocean and knowing you are never alone. Remember, the reason why we are all here on this planet right now is to learn something truly amazing, magna glorious. It's to wake up from our smallness and release ourselves from our stuckness in separation consciousness. We are here to ascend out of the muck into becoming the greatest, most divine, ascended beings we could possibly imagine. We are not here to drink and play card games every day, whittling our precious time away. We are here to be an awakened, conscious, supreme, loving being who understands how to manifest anything at will. We're here to discover what God is and live without suffering. This task is beyond reason, as the mind cannot actually hold on to what the experience of awakening is all about. Yet, through surrender to the unknown, to the oceanic consciousness, we will feel the connection in our chests and know intimately how amazing we all truly are. As we open ourselves up to the ocean, we will discover what it's like to be infinitely patient. When we're able to wait for an eternity for our ego's desires to manifest, the oceanic experience instantly shows us our natural abilities to manifest our desires with effortless ease. The more patient we are, the faster we can receive our desire. The key to knowing what being infinitely patient feels like comes from learning how to surrender, deeply accept what is. Now, this means we have released attachment to our angst, our agendas, our plans, our fears, our judgments, and given all of ourselves to the ocean, trusting completely, 100%, in everything that is happening to us, knowing deep down that everything in our lives is actually happening for us and not to us. Be surprised at nothing. Let peace and stillness flood through you and envelop you completely in its cloak. Put on the whole armor of love, and yet feel very deeply. Let tears flow, washing away impurities, till you feel clean within and clean without. Become like an empty vessel ready to be filled with life's nectar. Eileen Caddy. The moment we access the feeling of being able to happily wait 1 billion more lifetimes to attain our ego's desires, the ocean hears this joy inside of us, feels our relaxation and trust. It then instantly rewards us with what we are wanting, because we stopped believing that we are lacking it. It's a very complex, paradoxical situation. Yet the moment we truly let go is the moment we truly attain. The ocean wants everything that we want. The secret, the discovery, is knowing how to want what we want. Our minds can be so controlling, manipulative, negative, yearning, lacking, and distracted with 100 different things that it cannot connect to the infinite source inside of us, which is what manifests things instantly through us. It is through the state of feeling this infinite ocean that the clarity and patience comes to guide us along our way. The more we can feel the ocean vibrating around us, the easier it becomes to manifest everything we want instantly. Everything is available in the ocean. Now, we may just have to swim a short distance around the corner towards it. And as we live with 100% trust, we won't take less actions in the world. We will actually take more, because we will have more energy, joy, and excitement to do more. With this trust, all of our desires have to manifest at some point in the future, when the time is right for us to receive it. And infinite patience is the key. We all know how to be patient for 5 minutes, perhaps an hour, a week, or 9 months maybe. Yet forever is a very, very, very long time, and the golden secret to manifesting. To find the source of infinite patience, we must travel deeply inward to the source of who we are. We must choose to be willing to let go of those habits which are destructive for us and replace them with healing habits that enlighten us. This is the greatest journey a human being can make in their lifetime. When we take the time to dive deep enough within ourselves, into the place where we feel there is no more conflict within ourselves on any level. Any level. When we take the time to dive deep enough within ourselves, into the place where we feel there is no more conflict within ourselves on any level, with anything or anyone, we have found the source of infinite patience and unbounded peace. We are assessing the infinite oceanic energy 24 hours a day, and it is manifesting the most brilliant, divine experience of life with a consistent, eternal ease. When we want something, right? Could be good health, could be happiness, wealth. Wealth is many different things, money included, joy. We grab them, right? When you desire something, you grab it. You hold it. And everybody's different. Everybody, some people fixate on it, obsessed with it. They form all kinds of attachments to it and expectations. It's their prerogative. It's not negative. They just haven't discovered. Others, some will surrender to it, because they will know that full trust, confidence, and faith in themselves, the ocean, the universe, that what they desire, they will receive. Now, they don't care. They're not interested in how, when, where. All they're interested in is that they already know that it will arrive. And a lot of the times, when it does arrive, it is better than what you had desired or asked for. Now, it may sound strange, but the universe is a being with a consciousness, and it also has the ability to go beyond consciousness. And when you look at it, it can be described as the ocean, oceanic, undulating waves. It can be described as the universe itself. There's many forms and many descriptions, but it's the knowing and understanding. Is you surrender it all, you give it up. You don't lose it. It's not taken from you. You just don't fight it. We fight this life. And as we progress with the vibrational frequencies of these meditations, you will no longer fight this life. You'll feel the life that undulates throughout the body. You'll express yourself in the life. You will create the life that you desire. You will have anything you desire. It's when we let go of things, do they come? It's when we hold on to things, is when they don't come. So you don't get it. It's like let's say you have a house and you've lived in this house for a while and you really are attached to it. The surroundings, the neighborhood, or maybe in the country, whatever. And the location and, getting from A to B to C and back again. You couldn't imagine not having that house, right? Because you're so attached to it. But when you say to yourself, this place is wonderful, I'm deeply grateful for it, that's enough. You do not care to indulge yourself to attach to it. Imagine when we let go of something, right? And with that house, we leave it. Instead of being forlorn and melancholy and a little depressed, and you're leaving it, you look forward and say, what's the next adventure? And from what you learned about that dwelling, you will form changes and shifts on the next dwelling that you wish to have. You see how it goes? How we focus our energies is imperative. Only you know how to do it. And even though we get frustrated, right? We get angry, upset about certain occurrences, things that we're being confronted with. But we're caught up in it. We fight it. We become aggressive. We become angry. And we keep feeding it, even though, this is frustrating. This is this. This is this. This is this. And switch and go, I'm going to put my frequency and energies into higher frequency. I'm focusing on what I want. But I was over here focusing on what I don't want. And this is what's imperative when we say, be gentle, kind, generous, and humble with yourself at all times. You don't come down on yourself. You don't ridicule yourself. You basically are saying, I love myself. Intimately so. For goodness sakes, I'm an omnipotently powerful supreme being in this body. I never die. I'm not saying it isn't challenging for us on this planet, because we've been literally pre-programmed with other people's thoughts, so that when we literally dissolve that and we are outside of our thoughts, then we become the masters. All of us. This isn't something that you achieve. This is something that you already are, but you don't remember that you are. This is why so many of us go through this life not ever having a clue. Totally steeped in the matrix. Never knowing. Totally oblivious to the truth. And we leave the body and most likely end up entering into another body. And another, and another, and another, until we get it. Until we understand it. It's like the people that come to these meditations every day. Do they really understand how much they're absorbing? How much they're beginning to understand? how much they're breaking away from the rat race, from the old earth, and how they're opening up to the God within them, and how they're starting to understand that they are not the body, the name, the look, the wealth. They are the God in the body. Doesn't it make sense that we heal ourselves? See, all of this comes with it. You discover a treasure trove of all the things that you wish you were and never realized that you are. And you move through life. And then sometimes you may say to yourself, wow, this is one heck of an adventure I've created for myself. And it involves everything, okay? The good, the bad, the ugly, right? We don't care to suffer, so we don't stay in the ego mind. We don't stay there. We move forward, downstream, and understand that the ego is a vehicle, a tool, the mind. And as we stay in the now, we focus on the now, and we stay in the heart mind, and we practice this. Not that you're going to be able to do it immediately, right, quick, instantaneously. It means that you're acknowledging the fact, which is a wonderful step forward. You're acknowledging the fact for yourself that I am the God in this body. Everything that surrounds me is the God. So therefore, I am everything, and everything is me. And I am nothing, and nothing is me. When you look at a sunset, you say, that's the God that I am. You say it through the heart-mind, not through the head or the ego. You recognize the fact that you're the light. The God within that body is the light. There is no other light brighter than the light that you are in that body. There never will be. You're the light of all creation. Everything that you see, you are. There is nothing over that. Solar system, planetary systems, life forms, galaxies, universes, quantum universes, subquantum universes. It never ends. It's endless, just like you are in that body. You never end. And we all know that the big difference is what? The ego mind is arrogant, very insecure, self-protecting, and not much confidence and faith and trust, and always seeking and wanting, never being satisfied ever. But it's a good thing that we know this. We aren't judging the ego. We just know how it is, what it is, how it influences us. Then we begin to identify the thoughts and all the things that come in, and we immediately know that's an ego mind thought. I don't care to engage it, so it'll just float by. And it will. And then other thoughts. And they'll just float by. You're not interested in engaging. Why expend your energy there? We've all done it countless lifetimes. This is our opportunity to step into the fifth dimension of New Earth. to know what and who we are. And this is what we're doing. We're laying it out on a silver platter in front of each and every one of you. Now, it is not that to make that decision for yourself, I won't say is super easy. It seems like it is, right? But then you realize how much you're connected and gooped up with the ego mind. Okay? How much you're actually stuck to it and you. And that's what, when you make the decision to start going within, that's there. And it can cause you to feel insecure. Maybe I shouldn't do this, or those thoughts start coming in, say. Doubt, fear, right? Or that you don't deserve the best of everything. That's the ego mind trying to convince you that you don't deserve the best of everything. But in actuality, you are the best of everything. You always have been and always will be, ever, beyond, and forever. Doesn't it make sense that you would attract the best of everything? Yes, absolutely. So why don't we? I just shared it. Because we don't know who and what we are. And step by step, as we continue with these meditations, you'll begin to understand for yourself how to leave the ego mind alone and focus your energy into higher and higher vibrational frequencies. Because frequencies vibrate. They have to, because it's all energy. And so it's just a different tune. And throughout the universes, all the energy is vibrating to different variances and degrees. And isn't it silly that since everything is energy, the understanding of this social structure on this planet is that there's not enough energy. It's around us, it flows through us, it always has been, always will be, ever, beyond, and forever. You're the ocean, you're the essence of the ocean, the golden ocean. You're the essence of the universe, you. And in the quiet time of this meditation, focus on the vastness of the God that you are. I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. Take an easy and slow breath in through the nose, and an easy and slow breath out from the mouth. Be still. Really love the people close to you. We just never know for sure how much time they have left. You can never be 100% certain that your beloved will be with you tomorrow. So take the time today to tell them just how much you care. Don't hide your light anymore. Do not play small and make up stories why it's not so necessary right now to reveal your juicy heart overflowing with love. When you hold back love, you're lost in an egoic game. Real love doesn't play games, doesn't hide, manipulate, or try to control love. Real love doesn't try to teach the other lessons. Your job is to learn how to let go and give all the love you have inside today, not tomorrow or the next week. You just don't know if tomorrow will come. Tell them how much you care today, without expectation of getting anything back. Be vulnerable. Share your deepest appreciation for this will heal you and heal them. It might be just a few words of simple, authentic gratitude from your heart. Just let them know sincerely what their heart and soul means to you. Your job is to go beyond fear. Experience the deep vulnerability that comes with talking and taking the risk to break free from your egoic prison every day. Because the day will definitely come when this human relationship ends and you meet the 10,000 archangels who are all behind you, cheering you on to love more every step of the way. Let your life be magical today and tell everybody just how much you do care. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, and the following mornings. And we will return here Wednesday, March 15th, 2023, 3:15 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation call, and 9 p.m. Eastern to continue our Time for Change call. Be gentle, kind, generous, and humble with yourself at all times. Be in a state of deep, eternal gratitude at all times.